Up, everybody? We back. Episode 7, DNA. We going strong, and we're gonna be recapping Week 6 of the NFL. I got my co-host with me, Dion Moore. He audio only again, but it's all good. What's up, Dion? How you doing?
Doing all right. Last week audio only. Y'all gonna see my cute self next week. All bearded up.
Ooh,
So I gotta shave that shit off.
yeah, you growing it out. You gotta be shaving over there.
Mm-mm. It's
Yeah,
all grown out right now.
nice.
Nice 2 week growth, you know? I was thinking, they say I'm Muslim, so that shit grow fast.
Oh shit. All right, brother. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk Raiders, so let's just open up with that. The Las Vegas Raiders went into the Mile High taking on the Denver Broncos, and we just dominated that game, 34-24
Yep.
final. And this was hands down the best game that we played. We were clicking on all cylinders of the ball this game, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure you agree. Anyone that was watching it, like this was a game where you knew we weren't gonna lose. We had this game. It wasn't close. We never trailed in this game. Our boy Derek Carr went off. He threw for 341 yards, threw two touchdowns, no turnovers, and he completed to 8 different receivers in this game. And what I wanted to point out was our big line on both sides of the ball. The O line got it done. They were protecting Carr. They only surrendered 2 sacks on this day, and Derek Carr only got hit 3 motherfucking times. And I mean, the pocket was clean. Derek Carr was throwing dimes. We were doing our thing. Drake was going. Drake and Josh. Ruggs was getting in it. And
Yeah.
we look good, man. I can get into it more, but I just want to hear your opening thoughts on last Sunday.
Yeah, it was balling. Got everyone involved. I like seeing Ruggs, getting those early looks like we talk about. Dude almost had 100 piece. Like
Hmm
97 yards, something like that. But yeah, Carr dropping those dimes, that little wheel route to Drake. Woo!
Yep.
Clean. Those DBs, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see something called no fly zone. I know they talked about that, but we was fire.
Yeah, man. Hella, bro. Yeah, and then that fool was it certain the rookie? He be hella talking
Yeah,
shit, and man, we
yeah,
was they were catching on him all day.
yeah. This is good. I mean, it's like all that shit happened last week, and it looked like it looked like it fucking propelled everyone. No
Yeah,
steps back. I don't know. It was a great game.
like I said, all cylinders, all 3 phases of the game, we looked like really great. We were dominant, and I just want to give praise to Greg Olson. Didn't remember, but I mean, he was the offensive coordinator in Derek Carr's first year, where we weren't that great. I mean, it was his rookie season, but I mean, this is the play calling that I was trying to see all year. That was just inconsistent when Gruden was calling the plays, and we were taking shots. We're getting Ruggs involved. We're getting Waller finally had a catch, I think, in the first quarter, which he didn't have, like I think in the last 2 or 3 games. But Greg Olson is calling plays that I'm happy with.
Yeah, especially seeing Drake catch a touchdown like that. They're always talking about using him as a receiver. Like we gotta get him out there more, but they did that, and we just going. We gotta keep it up.
Yes, sir. And I was telling you that's why I wasn't really worried about Drake because once Jacobs came in, I felt like he was going to be more dynamic and we could like package him in certain situations. So, and Jacobs had a good game too, man. Um, but yeah, I mean Drake is definitely him and Jacobs are definitely a pretty good 1-2 punch, especially considering they can both catch the ball out of the backfield. But it's more of a Drake's specialty. And
Yeah,
I mean, bro, Carr was dropping dimes, man. Edwards had that one-handed catch in the fourth quarter. That was, oh my
yeah,
god, ooh, ooh.
yeah. He's a dog. I like him.
I mean,
Too many miles to feed, but he's a beast.
yeah, man, and you know how I felt about him and Ruggs, but I mean, they weren't doing anything last year, but now,
Yeah,
Carr. They talk about how both of them, especially Ruggs, him and Carr, got to like work out and they're working on routes together, like a lot, and he's gonna give them a chance and he's gonna throw it up or whatever. But like they're showing up, they're playing ball, they're getting catches, and they're moving the sticks and scoring TDs, and that's what we need.
Yeah, might be that good old '89 he's wearing as before.
Yeah, I mean something in the Kool Aid, because I'm drinking the Kool Aid on this young receiving core of our Raiders, because last year it wasn't there. I mean, we had Aguilar and we had Waller, who was our tight end, but he was number one receiving all of our stats. But now it looks like it's all coming together. I mean, Hunter Renfro, third in Renfro, dude is
Oh
clutch.
yeah.
He's so shifty, like he runs really crisp routes. Um, so yeah, man, it looked like we're back on track. We're playing Philly this week. I think it's gonna be a good game. Um, can't sleep on
Yeah.
Philly. Philly's one of those teams that can sneak up on you, but I definitely think that game is winnable, and we'll see how that goes. Um, I want to give a lot of praise, and I got some fire on this Raiders defense from this last Sunday, bro. Yo, 4 turnovers. I mean, fam, how long we been watching these Raider games where turnovers? I mean, it's like, fuck, we gonna get one today? We have
Yeah, there we go.
4.
Damn, this is. Mm. They're all for freaking Teddy too. I think what he had one turnover before that.
Yeah, I think I know he missed 1 or 2 games or whatever, but yeah, he only had 1 interception going into that game, I believe.
Hmm. Oh, well, it's different. Dude, last year I could have sworn we only had what
Oh, we're
one turnover.
always at the bottom, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, we saw in the beginning, we seen all year the pressure. I mean, once we start getting pressure, QBs make mistakes. We got
Hmm.
Max in there doing this thing. QB hits. There always got to be a sack.
And
And we got our DBs out there flying around now.
hey,
Oh,
I love how you brought up pressure, and you know how you make diamonds? You apply pressure. You know how you get dubs and you make quarterbacks uncomfortable? You apply pressure. And our Raiders, bro, um, we had 17 QB hits on Teddy Bridgewater on Sunday. 17. Max Crosby had 5 of those, and that resulted in 3 turnovers, and we also got 1 fumble on Teddy, and
yeah.
we was just we was nonstop coming after him.
Yeah, that's crazy. You said 17?
17.
Lee.
So I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't know how many pressure or how many hurries, but we had 17 QB hits.
Yeah. Solomon was in there too, huh? Who caused that fumble?
I don't even know. Who'd you say?
Yeah, I think it was him. Isaiah Solomon. Remember, he was like
Oh,
that first round pick from years ago.
was it? Is
And
it
he
number
was like,
92? Is he number
yeah,
9? Yeah, yeah, it was 92. All right, then yeah.
yeah, yeah, my dog. I knew he'd do something. Dude, the first round pick. Shit.
Hell yeah. So we can get into our breakout players, but yeah, man, like I said, never trailed in this game. All 3 phases of the ball, we were clicking. Um, if I want to be greedy and say something, I do want to say that our punter. I mean, he's got a boot, man. This motherfucker has a boot. But there was a couple of them where he ended up just like selling them into the end zone. I think one was like
Yeah.
78 yards. So, Mr. Cole, work on pinning them down inside the 20 or preferably the 10. But that's the only that's the only bad thing I'd say about how we played.
Hey,
So
fucking get on Madden and hit that
yeah, that's what I'm
softball.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go back to the Madden. You gotta hit the corners. Like, yeah, you don't gotta kick it straight, bro. Um,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Raider Nation, we improved to 4-2 on the year, and we have a really good chance of going or possessing first place after the Sunday with the victory, because the Chargers have a bye this week. So we can go 5-2. We're gonna be sitting in first place after week 7, hopefully. So let's get it. Just win, baby.
Oh yeah, first place. Oh, I need that. I need that.
That's what I'm saying. All right, guys. So that's gonna bring us to our breakout performers for week 6. And go ahead, brother. You can go first, brother.
All right, so mine's gonna be a duo. Like get both knocked out at the same time. with those cowgirls, Dak
Ooh.
and CD. Dak had 445 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then CD had 9 receptions, 149 of those yards from Dak, and 2 tutties in that overtime win. I love CD. I love Russ too. But I thought we should have picked CD. But whatever. I'm just gonna leave it at that. He's always freaking been balling. Dax come back from injury, come back for the year probably. Uh, yeah, they just look good. I mean, yeah, that I was about to say yesterday. That game it was against the Patriots overtime. Patriots aren't so good, but I mean, Cowboys just freaking looking great. Look like they might hit a deep run. I know, and Dak freaking this dude kind of pulling a little Jameis because on the year he had 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions,
Mm.
or 7 turnovers, including fumbles.
Okay.
And it's just like maybe you just gotta chill on that just a little bit because Diggs ain't gonna get you a pick all the fucking time. But yeah, that dude's freaking balling too. Shit, I don't even gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, just shout out Dak and CD, man, especially CD. Love that dude, the '88, Dez, Michael Irvin. But yeah, those are my 2 ballers for the week. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got right now. That's all I got.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. Those are two great breakout players from week 6. Like you said, got that victory in overtime against New England. And I would say that. I mean, that's another team that you look on the schedule, it's not an easy dub, man. They got a hell of a coaching staff. It was in New England. So, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I mean, and at the end of the day, dub's a dub. And like you said, they're looking at one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I believe they're 5-1. Um,
Yeah.
and dude, them cowgirls, man. How about them cowgirls?
Looking cute.
All right, man. Good shit, brother. So that moves to my breakout players for week 6. And hey, yo, gotta give King Henry some love, man. Derrick Henry, that dude is a monster. I mean, he's been doing it for years, man. That dude is a menace. He's just an absolute bulldozer. And I mean, dude, how you tackle Derrick Henry? It just blows. This dude blows my mind on how strong and how fast he is. He had 143 yards on 20 carries and had 3 touchdowns in I believe it was 34-31 win against the Buffalo Bills at home. Um, I mean, it is what it is. The Bills went for the dub and they fell short, but Derrick Henry was a main catalyst. I mean, in any Titans game, but for sure in this game, he definitely had a stamp in it. And I mean, his first touchdown, 76 yards, and you see this man with the zooms, like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, man.
Galloping out there.
Yeah, that ridiculous. He has me at loss for words on how just incredible he is. And my second breakout player for week 6 gonna be our boy Max Crosby, brother. He had 3 sacks in this game, 5 quarterback hits, and was a main
Yeah.
catalyst. I mean, our entire defensive line was getting after Teddy Bridgewater, but Max Crosby was hitting him the most. And I just want to read a couple of stats, like you mentioned
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. I mean, he got snubbed on Defensive Rookie Player of the Year last year. I mean, it is what it is. Max Crosby on this young season is first in quarterback hurries with 25, first in QB pressures with 43, first in pass rush grade at 91.7, and first in QB hits with 11. So, I mean, like I said, how you make diamonds, you apply pressure. How you make quarterbacks uncomfortable in the NFL, you apply pressure. And it is what it is, baby. Like, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Our D line is nasty, and you got Nagangway, our boy Nasib, and and uh number 92. Who's 92?
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah, man. Like, so we getting after these QBs. I mean, hey, Raider Nation, man.
Yeah. And that ain't even counting half the times you see dudes holding our boy by the neck.
Dude. And you know what? And he don't complain about it, man. He don't bitch
Nah,
about it.
nah.
He ain't like, someone else in the division. but he ain't out there going to the media complaining about referees holding. I mean, dude, there's holding on every play, but dude, yeah. I mean, I text you, bro, and I'm like, yo, they hold? How they not?
Yeah,
But whatever, man. Whatever.
yeah.
Hell yeah, hell of a week. I don't care. I'm pumping the gas. I'm pumping the gas. I mean, if you're a fine bitch and you got nice titties, I'm pretty sure you suck your own tit. And we played a hell of a game on Sunday, so I'm we gonna suck that tit. Um,
Yeah.
Next
No,
segment. Oh, go ahead. My bad. What you gonna
I
say?
was thinking the whole Derrick Henry thing. You remember how like fucking back in like high school, that dude Royce Freeman, he just looked big as fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just picture like NFL player like that's how we was back then. That's how they are now. Like damn, tackle this nigga today.
yeah.
It's just like, but it's crazy how like the beginning of his NFL career, he was just kind of like what's his name, Eddie George. They
Hmm.
had to talk to him and shit about being physical. Like damn, you the biggest dude out there. And after that talk, he just fucking went crazy berserk. And I'm just like, yeah, but if he was doing that this whole time, shit,
I mean,
yeah.
he's figured it out. I mean, King Henry. I mean, he's got the crown. He's got the crown for a reason.
How much to go heads up?
I pass. I know. You can't pay me any amount of money to try to go heads up with this guy. He probably I don't even think he would run me over. I think he would just jump over me.
Oh yeah,
Or he don't have to run me over, bro. But no,
he was falling.
I no, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got nah. Fuck that. All right, brother. That's gonna bring us to who shit the bed. I will go first, and I'm going back to this Raiders Broncos game. It's gonna be Teddy Two Gloves. I mean, I get it, and also I'm gonna give it to their offensive line because it wasn't all his fault. I mean, he's not blocking for himself. Um, I believe he got sacked. I think it was 5 times. I'm not too sure how many times he got sacked, but I mean, he had the 4 turnovers and he got hit 17 times. And I mean, they got garbage points in the fourth quarter to make it look close. That's cool. But we whooped that
Yeah.
ass. And who should the bed? Teddy Bridgewater in that offensive line at home. And Raider Nation, baby.
Yes, sir. Let's just we can stay in the West for this next one. This goes out to all my Twitter fingers out there, all the Los Angeles Twitter fingers, the Chargers. I was gonna say defense, as a whole, they just fucking suck. After all this hype, Herbert this, I like Herbert. I'm sick of it. This defense, so good, so crazy. No, it's not. They had a little run. Like, all right, everyone has a little run. Yeah. But I don't know. This run is donezo. They got humiliated, and yeah, I just fuck the Chargers. Lost 34-6. They said the Ravens was an easy dub. Oh, the
Damn.
Raiders beat the Ravens. They suck. Ravens suck. Whatever. Got ran over. How many yards they have?
187.
187
Murder
on
She
them.
Wrote.
Yeah, but how many rushing yards the Chargers have? Like, 36. Yeah, 36 right here. That's how much they had in 4 quarters. The Chargers won the turnover battle. 2-1. They had two. They had one turnover. Baltimore had two, but still got waxed 34-6. It looked like your boy Herbie couldn't move the ball. That defense. That defense. Carr could do it. I don't know. It's weird. Who's out? Who's out there? Humphrey? No Peters. Come on. You got those receivers, Michael Williams, Keenan out. Like, what is it? What's happening? I just, I didn't watch the game. I just like fucking. I watched the little highlights. So they ain't show nothing about Chargers. I don't know what the fuck is happening. But yeah, I'm just very excited about. I don't know, just about that L. Not seeing everyone all hype.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
got tired of that Herbert talk. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I know you got some stuff to add with those
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, man. Great. Who should the bet award? Just giving it to the Los Angeles Chargers. And you know what's up with them Twitter fingers, man. Um, that actually is the perfect segue into our next surprise segment. And yo, they're my surprise, man. I picked the Chargers to win this game, and if they lost, I thought it was gonna be a much closer game. But man, you said it. They got waxed, 34-6 on the road. They got beat up in Baltimore, and my thing is, yo, how many points they score in the second half? Zero. They scored 0 points in the second half. They were down only 17-6, well within range, very manageable comeback, and they laid an egg in the second half. Yo,
Mm.
and another thing that I was very surprised because I watched a bit of this game and I was watching this and I was just shaking my head and I text my little bro. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? Chargers, what is you doing, baby? Yo, they were at their own 39-yard line, went for it on 4th and 3, I believe. They tried to throw a pass to Mike Williams, broken up by Humphrey, and it was 14-0 at that point. The Ravens scored a field goal as a result, so it was 17-0. But what are you doing going for it on 4th and 3 on your side of the ball in a 14-0 game? There's so much game left, and like you said, how many rushing yards they have?
36.
36. Ooh, and Austin Eckler, who's had a great year up until this game, yo, he has 6 carries. 6. That's less than all the fingers I have. And he had 7 yards. That's less than all the fingers I have. I mean, they abandoned the run, and well, I don't understand. Like, that's one of your strengths, and like you said, Herbie. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens held Justin Herbert to under 200 yards. I mean, this offense was very anemic. They couldn't move the ball, and I don't understand how they laid an egg in the second half. I mean, the coaches, what are you doing? You see, whatever you were trying to do wasn't working. So how are you not gonna adjust and try to do something? And it seems like they didn't do anything to try to win this game. I mean, like you said, they got waxed, they got dominated, and they won the turnover battle. I had that in my notes as well. And you lost by like more than 3 possessions. I think they lost by They lost by 4 possessions. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I still have a lot of respect for this uh, Chargers team, but I lost I lost a pretty good amount of respect. But like, what is he doing? Uh, I was surprised. If they lost, I didn't think they were gonna lose in that fashion. But hey, I'll drink their tears, and this pot is fire. This pot is fire. We out here, calling out the Chargers, and we played a hell of a game ourselves, Raiders, and fuck them.
Yo, Harbaugh, coach of the year. Fuck Saban.
Yeah,
Hey, everyone's talking about his ass. He got big nuts. Fourth down. Yeah, bitch, you should punt it sometimes though. Like they always say, he goes. Okay, punt the fucking ball though.
yeah, especially on your side of the ball when it's 14-0 with 9:13 left in the second quarter.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad you brought up Harbaugh because what he's been able to do with a plethora of injuries, and his dudes are gonna ball out for him. But just to have the success, I know he's got Lamar Jackson, and they still got some pieces on defense like Calais Campbell and Humphrey, and I think they have, fuck, I think Brandon Williams. They got some really impactful guys on both sides of the ball. I mean, Justin Tucker, woo, big trust. But just to stay how competitive they are, it doesn't really surprise me. But to me it deserves recognition. So Harbaugh, hell of a coach. I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying something that people don't know, but I mean, I just gotta give credit to the Ravens because they're always good.
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, we got through this pretty quickly, but we're slinging heat. That brings us to our pick'em segment, and Yo, Dion, we both had a pretty good week. Once again, we had the same amount of wins and losses back to back. Week 6, we both went 10-4. That brings my record to 56. I mean 56, excuse me. That brings my record to 52-26, and your record is 59-20. You almost 40 games above 500, or yeah, 40 games above 500, my friend. Um, so yeah, we had a lot of different picks. So both of us went 10-4. It is what it is. You still +6 in the win column, brother.
You'll catch me, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go undefeated this week, man. Fuck the Bills. They fucked up my parlay last week, man.
I sent you that tweet. That fucked up. That fool's shit too.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't tripping. You sent me that. 200K. I ain't tripping
Yeah,
about that.
it was more than 200K. I think it was like 210.
Yeah.
That extra
Yeah.
10K. Oof. All right, brother.
But
I have my picks ready. I'm gonna go ahead and give the slate of the games. Tonight there was Denver at Cleveland, and this game was kind of like fuck. I mean, they're both injured as fuck. I would have taken Cleveland just because I believe in Jarvis Landry. I mean, I kind of he had an okay game, but he came back. So Denver at Cleveland.
yeah, see, I don't fuck with Denver.
Yeah, you right
The boys trash, but
for
yeah.
sure. And Washington at Lambeau Field against the Packers.
The fact.
Yeah, I almost wanted to go to Washington, but nah, can't. I'm going with Green Bay as well. Kansas City at Tennessee.
Oh damn! Give me Kansas City. Give me Tennessee. Fuck it.
I would have picked Tennessee too, but I just don't see Kansas City. Actually, I was about to say something false, but I don't know. I'm gonna roll with Kansas City. I think that they're gonna start clicking, and we'll see how it goes. Atlanta at Miami.
Miami.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Coming off that bye week.
Oh yeah.
The Jets at New England.
New England.
Taking New England as well. We got Carolina at the New York Football Giants. I'm going with Carolina.
Yeah, give me Carolina.
And Cincinnati Bengals going into Baltimore.
New Ravens, big trash.
Yeah, I gotta go Baltimore as well. Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles against the Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders.
You ain't gotta add. You ain't gotta add.
The winless Detroit Lions going up against the hot Los Angeles Rams. Going with the Rams.
Yeah. Where's it at?
It's in LA.
Oh yeah, get it right.
Houston at Arizona. Give me them Cards.
Yeah, for sure.
Chicago at Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
I'm gonna roll with Chicago. Hopefully that defense.
Chicago.
I'm going with Chicago. See what's up with that defense. And the Colts against the Niners.
Yeah, the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Niners on this one. And the Monday night game, which is our last game of Week 7, is gonna be the New Orleans Saints at the 12th man in Seattle against the Seahawks. I'm gonna just roll with the. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Yeah, give me the Hawks.
All right.
Hey,
all right.
Jamal Adams gets to pick this game.
You think he gonna catch one finally?
I hope so, man. I hate the slander. You know, he came from DBU. Golly, man.
I mean, I like the way he tackles.
Yeah. I mean, they might as well just make him linebacker, bro.
Or some type of rover type shit. I don't know.
Seen that last week, seen that shit hit his helmet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we might catch one this week.
Golly.
So yeah, man, that ends our pick'em segment. Before we get off, I don't know if you wanted to talk about anything in particular. I know we had mentioned earlier, there's some trade talks in the water. I don't know if you want to get into that and your thoughts on a potential Deshaun Watson move or anything else.
No, that's the only reason I picked Miami. I think Tua might try to show out, or he could be butthurt. He could do the complete opposite. But yeah, hearing the whole like Deshaun to Miami and then Tua going to Washington, Texans getting picks. I don't know, because the whole NFL. I guess if the trade can happen, they could. I mean, innocent until proven guilty type shit. But I mean, they could suspend them. Like they don't have. They're not freaking law enforcement. They could suspend dude without being charged, or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do
So
their own
I mean,
investigation.
yeah. So who knows what's gonna happen with that? I think it's kind of too late to say Miami season. They're like what 1-5.
Yeah, they
I
are.
mean, there's an extra wild card spot, but AFC's tough. It ain't sweet. So
Nope. Now with them
Ooh.
Raiders.
Nah, too little, too late.
Yeah,
But
perhaps.
I mean, yeah, I think it would be a good move though if Watson could play next year. Whatever, fuck it. Like their defense is straight. Offense,
They got that dude Waddle. They still got Parker, and I think
yeah,
they have
Waddle.
another receiver. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good move. I don't know, it's too. I don't know. I
Gesicki,
was always
beast tight end.
yeah. I was always Team Hurts, but yeah, Tua's whatever.
Yeah,
He might be a game manager type shit.
for sure, brother. It's always great talking football, particularly the Raiders with you. Um, Dion said he was gonna show his face next week. See it. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, that's gonna conclude episode 7. DNA. Like, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. And we out. We'll see you next week.